Namaste and welcome to class. And thank you so much for sitting with me with your undivided attention. I'm here at home enjoying my summer with the breeze of the lake and getting ready to prepare the land. So much cleanup, cut trees and burns and all cleans. You know, when you have a big property and all these beautiful trees grow more than you want. And we have many gardens. One day I'll show it to you. And in this class, I want to talk to you about divine relativity. Relativity. Let's start with the name divine. Divine includes everything. Divine is everything. The good, the bad, the unpleasant, the ugly, the violence, the peace, everything is part of God. Everything is part of the source, creating itself, finding itself through all different expressions. That's why it's so important that in that divinity you put in practice three things. One is acceptance. Accept everything as is. As is perfect. You don't like it, you simply do something that you can do about it, or you detach. It's not your business. The divine also, with that through acceptance, you enhance them as second powerful variable in the divinity and its presence. You are present 100% to everything that is accepted. You cannot be present in something that you have not accepted. And that acceptance is forgiveness. That's the three. Forgiveness of what? Of what you have created. Because we beat ourselves up on what is it that we are creating, and we're never satisfied with what I am creating. If I create a book, I have to revisit it again to make it perfect. If I make a child, it's not perfect by itself. I have to give it everything possible to make it better, to make it good, to make it, who knows what is in your head about making kids. So the forgiveness of what you are creating over your creation enhance your presence. So if you have accepted things the way they are and the way that you are creating it, remember, you are creating it because you need to create that in order to learn. That's the common thing and the goal of creation on you. Learn, expand, be happy in your creation. Don't suffer. That is not part of the source. You can choose it, you can live it, but you are not it. Your experiences are not you. You have to pass through it, you have to manage them, you have to relate to it, and you have to transcend them sooner or later. From the body, from the emotions, from the mind, you have to transcend it. So, understanding divinity, understanding and applying divinity, where all these aspects of your expression are treated and see it as sacred, you immediately grow a perception where the external and the internal, the relativity of these different ways of expression of the source, have a common fraternity that nourish themselves and that are not separate or different from each other except their expression, except their form, except their makeup, but fundamental are one and the same. For example, am I the same as this tree? Well, you say, well, the form is kind of different. Yes, it is. But all of that creation is based in the 5 elements. We share the 5 elements. how that tree manage the 5 elements is very different than mine. The tree eat light, it have a closer relationship to the light, while I have more close relationship perhaps to fire, or perhaps to earth, or perhaps to movement, right? And that relativity, when that is understood and incorporated, there is no division between your external and your internal. Imagine that peace. You are accepting the external as you. You are accepting the external as a God source of play, and that is in you and is shared by you, to you, for the purpose of learning, of expansion. The relativity is related to balance as well. How do you balance? Number one, your internal divinity that I just spoke. Don't make it a concept. How you relate to your divinity. How you project outside your divinity. How do you accept the divinity of others and you? How the external supply to you and how you receive and give relatively in balance what you need at the moment. So in divine relativity, it's all about balancing the different frequencies. The frequency of the earth, the 5 forms of earth, your body, the more dense expression of matter, your relations, your emotions, and your mind. That is your kingdom. That is your responsibility. That you can manage. What you cannot manage is the random energy of soul that is in constant fluctuation and that is affecting the earth bodies, your mind, your biology, your anatomy, your physiology, your emotions. All is randomly being reformatted. And in that relativity, there is also receptivity. If you are in a state of surrender, the random energy that we are experiencing at these times, which always have been random, but now is being intensified. If you're relaxed and you know how to be relaxed, you easily can be at peace. You easily can be molded and upgraded by the great desires of your divinity. This can be seen as an abstract thing, but it really is a very concrete thing. Because whatever you are going to manifest in the next 3 years or so are very much asking you to be relatively in balance and in divinity, in that name. Whatever the changes are within our biology and emotions, desires, they will ask for balance. Balance between the 2 brains and your nervous system, balance between the inner and the outer, balance between action and thought, balance between thought and expression, balance in what you give and what you receive, balance, balance, balance. Divine relativity will be the theme in many ways for the next 3 years. You're an expert. And if you perceive that the whole divine relativity, the whole thing that it wants is for you not to think in polarities, that either this nature is outside of me or I'm here. It wants to grow a sense of belonging, and it wants you to think in paradox rather than in polarities. Do you understand what is paradox? Paradox is the abolition of values, where neither is good or bad. It is what it is. And we come back to the acceptance, the forgiveness of your own creation. I thank you very much for sitting with me in this lesson. Take notes, since we are going to use these teachings and we're going to expand them in our course of divine relativity, where I will guide you through the different techniques and give you some tools and understanding, teachings, so you can navigate these times smoothly, happy, and satisfied. Namaste.